been here before.
Let's go to Hobby Lobby. We're not going to Hobby Lobby. Hi everyone, and welcome back to another YouTube video. My name is Ashley with the Yarn Barn NC, and as you can see, we're not in the yarn room. Today we are going to be doing some fun stuff, and I decided to take you guys along with us. First up, we are going to go check out a market that's pretty close to us. It's up in North Raleigh. I've seen a lot of posts about it, but I haven't finalized my application to put it in. So we're gonna just go scope it out, see how nice it is, see what kind of vibes we got going on, and see if it's something that in the future I would like to be a part of. And then we have two of my storefronts that I need to restock. So we are going to bring you guys along with that. And fingers crossed, Luke will allow me to go yarn shopping. So maybe you'll get to go yarn shopping with me. We're gonna go ahead and load up the car with all the plushies, and I will check in with you guys when we get to the market. Look at you go.
What here?
Yeah, and we gonna have some trouble with parking. We're in a parking garage.
Parking deck?
Yes, that. I might get a parking ticket, but I'm just gonna pretend that C does not stand for compact. Right. That's what
C stands for Grand Cherokee.
No, C stands for come on and park right here. Yeah, now we're gonna go to the market. Okay, so we are here at the market. We already walked through. What'd you think?
It's pretty cool. It's big. It's nice.
Yeah,
Very cool.
It's like a nice little setup. They have like all these little buildings around. There's a little restaurant right there, and then up there they have a cool little stage. There's no music playing right now. From what I could see, they did not have any crochet vendors. So this is definitely a market I would look into doing. So we're just gonna hang out for a little bit longer, and then we're gonna go and drop off some plushies.
We own it. We own the mall. The mall's ours. What do we do?
Oh, I didn't know it was pointed at me. Sorry. I thought you were taking B-roll. I'm sorry. We're going to Michael's right now. Watch out. Bump. Hold on. Hold on. One more.
Oh my god, that hurt.
And then we're headed to Michael's right now. There is a Joann's over there. I haven't been in that one in like a month or two because last time there was no yarn. So I don't know if I'll pop in there or not. And also, I don't know if I'm going to find any yarn at Michael's because Sweet Snow's Light just doesn't exist anymore. So, you know, we got to kill some time. The other place that I have to drop off plushies doesn't open until 3. So we have some time to kill.
Oh man, I've never been here before.
Well,
where are we at?
This is so rare. I don't know. I don't know how I got here. I really don't. My GPS just automatically took me here. What is this? What is this? What? Wait. They do have some yarn on clearance. The
You have to like put it in your mouth.
Royal Velvet, but it's not, you know, that great. It's still $7. They have some of these loops and threads for $7, but still not that good of a deal. This is what, just one terracotta. I'm glad I found terracotta and it's decent, but just one. And now we get to go. Okay, so unfortunately I couldn't find any cotton yarn that I wanted to make some embroidered eyes for some loveys. So again, unfortunately, we have to take a trip to Hobby Lobby because that's the only place that has cotton yarn because Joann's, he's gone. So let's go to Hobby Lobby. Haha, haha, ha. Guess what? We're not going to Hobby Lobby because it's Sunday.
Oh, I forgot about that.
Yep, so scratch that. We're not going to Hobby Lobby. So, oh, I'm so sad. I'm so sad that I cannot go to Hobby Lobby. Oh no.
What am I gonna do? So since we're not going to Hobby Lobby, we are gonna go to Joann.
Hey, there's Hobby Lobby. Say bye-bye.
My prediction is we're not gonna find a single skein of yarn at Joann's, and
You know, you might be onto something.
that's just kind of how it goes in the old yarn world these days.
We only have like a month left with Joann because they close in May, I think. So we only have like a month left, and then after that, you will never get to hear me say, "Let's go to Joann's." Isn't that so sad?
Actually, it's kind of sad. They're kind of doing the best in the Joann's world, in the yarn world.
Yep.
They had good skeinage.
I don't like that word.
A lot of yards. They're gone. They're gone forever.
Yeah, we're gonna just hit up Joann's. You know, I'm gonna say one last time, but it's probably not gonna be one last time. But I'm gonna do this as many times as I have to do to get to mourn in the proper way. You know, I have to mourn it, and continuously going and getting my hopes up and then not finding anything is gonna be my way of mourning.
After we get done going through all the empty aisles, we're gonna go to Hartwell in downtown Raleigh and drop off this bag of fresh made plushies.
So
you know.
I will explain. So at my Curate in the mall, which is where we went just before this, I just drop off the plushies and they display them however they want to. But Hartwell, I have to go in, I have to offer my own displays and things like that and put them up myself. So this one's gonna be a little bit more intuitive. That's not the right word. It's gonna be a little bit more work involved. Great. Because I actually have to like display them and all that myself. But I just have a cute little shelf, so nothing too big. Yeah, let's go to Joann's.
Hartwell's cool. I really like Hartwell. Hartwell, you guys do a great job. Thanks.
Okay guys, so I do apologize, but the sound of this got cut out, so I'm just gonna voice over it. But look, so much yarn at Joann's, guys. I was so excited to see this. We had more clips, but we had to cut them out because there was no sound. And then here's me talking about how much yarn I bought and how it was awesome and how I haven't seen that much yarn in like forever. So that was pretty exciting. And then we got in the car. Our last stop of the day was Hartwell in downtown Raleigh. We just did a quick little plushie restock for some cute little Easter bunnies, and this is the setup for this one.
Alright, so I appreciate you guys hanging out with me throughout the day off I had, I guess. I guess with small businesses, you never really have a day off. But I definitely had a great time taking you guys along with me to go check out a potential market as well as restock some of my storefronts and even a little bit of yarn shopping. I do apologize for the little hiccup in the sound. It's still a new camera and we're trying to figure it out, and Luke accidentally just pressed like one little button and all of the sound is gone on those last couple clips. Don't know what happened, but now we know not to accidentally press that button. I know that some of the Joann's clips are a little messed up, so I wanted to go ahead and show you guys what I bought. I said in my last video it was gonna be my last one, but you know, I wasn't expecting my Joann's to have any more yarn at all. So I didn't go too crazy because in the last yarn haul video I went a little crazy, so this one was a little bit more tame. We only spent $65 including tax, so I only got like 4 or 5 skeins of Bernat and then some cotton yarn, which is very unlike me. But we got 2 of this sage green color in Bernat. This is in Clary Sage, I believe. Yes, Clary Sage. So we got 2 of these. This is a new color for me. It's called Celestial Blue. I thought this would be a really cool color to make some octopus with. The new Crochet Carpenter Drift the Octopus just came out. I already purchased it. I have already made one this week, but I want to make more. So this is just like a whole bunch of different shades of blue. So I think that's gonna make some great octos. Lastly, for Bernat, we have two of the frosting colors in Lilac Lounge and Seaside. I haven't really picked up a whole bunch of the frosting, but I've been using the little bit of scraps that I have recently for the little octos or little stingrays, whales, just to use up my scrap yarn, and I realized how much I actually enjoyed working with it. So I'm glad that this Joann's actually had a few so I could pick them up and give them another shot. I wasn't really in love with the colors back when I bought them, probably almost 2 years ago, I think, and I've fallen in love with them. Like the pinks and the purples, they aren't very good with any complementary colors, so you can't really use them with something that has two different colors, but for octos, whales, all those things, they are great. So for cotton yarn, I actually had my eye out for basically just black and white because I have been making a lot of loveys, and you guys will see why soon in a video, but I've been making a lot of loveys, and I have been using a little bit of, it's just the Loops and Threads cotton yarn, and I was looking for something a little bit softer, and I was hoping to go to Hobby Lobby, but it was closed. So we went with just the Lily Sugar and Cream, which this is just in black. Originally in my head, I was looking for the Big Twist Cotton because that's a little bit softer, but all I found was this white in the Big Twist Cotton, and it's just a little bit softer, but these two will mainly be for embroidered eyes. And then we picked up some extra colors just for some Della Duck headbands. Let's take a moment. I don't know if you guys can hear it, but Tally is drinking water currently. Okay. But I picked up a few of these. These are the super size. They were $4.49 and then 30% off in Orchid, which is this really pretty purple color, a pinkish in Rose Pink, and then we have Cornflower, which is just a kind of like a dusty blue color, and then this one's my favorite, Jade Mist. I've also been trying out making some keychains. I haven't had the best luck with using like a chenille blanket yarn for keychains. They just don't seem as sturdy, and I don't know if they'll hold up very well, so I've been making some in acrylic. Sir? I've been making some in acrylic, and I'm not a fan of it, so I'm gonna try some cotton. That's why I got quite a few colors, that and the Della Duck headbands. So we're gonna try that out. That's all I have for the Joann's haul. I did purchase one skein from Michael's in terracotta, but it's gone. I've already used it. I had to make some mallards for my upcoming market, so that skein is already gone. And if you guys have any questions on selling in storefronts or anything like that, whenever I mention or show you guys, restocking my storefronts, you guys seem to have a lot of questions, and I try to answer them as best as I can. I have been selling in storefronts for 2 years now, and I still only in 2. I've done a few others throughout the years that just didn't seem to work out as well. The one in the mall is at Crabtree Valley Mall in Raleigh, North Carolina, in Curate. I've already said that. That one has been the best business decision that I have made. Usually when I tell people, or when guys, Tally is trying to jump up in the chair with all of the yarn. When I was first signing up, I wasn't 100% about it because they take 40%, but normally, I think the going rate's about 20, especially if, even if you're going to a market, you have to factor in your booth fee and your square fees and all of that. So I just upped my price a little bit, and I have been doing very well there. I promise. I still am making my normal amount, even after they take the 40%. So, and then at Hartwell, hi Jax, you can't see him, but he's trying to give me his toy. At Hartwell, they do not take any percentage. You do pay a flat quarterly fee for your shelf, and then I have a little sign in there that has my QR code for my Venmo, and people just Venmo me directly through that. And that's not crazy money, but I like the owner, and the events they put on it are great, so I do make a little bit off of that. I thoroughly enjoy these two storefronts, and I seem to sell quite a bit of items, so I'm okay with just keeping those two for right now, especially through busy market season. Hi, Tally. Especially through busy market season. But if you guys have any specific questions, feel free to drop them in the comments or DM me on Instagram or anything like that. I will try and help you guys as much as I can. But I appreciate you guys hanging out with me on my Sunday day off, but really not. If you guys enjoyed the crochet content, feel free to subscribe, and don't forget to like this video, and I will see you guys on Sunday. Your Sunday, but not my Sunday. Your Sunday. I'll see you guys then. Bye.